Alright, this is the review for Flash number 3 under the Brightest Day banner by Geoff Johns and Francis Manapul. I like the cover. It's very cool with the CSI crime scene investigation cover, all letters on it, and pretty cool cover. The story, there will be some spoilers in this review, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, if you haven't read it yet, stuff like that, turn the video off now. Okay, basically, this story is pretty much set up. We get to see in the beginning, Captain Boomerang is being held captive, and he breaks out. He breaks out in the beginning. He beats these guys up. Gets his boomerang power back, and he escapes from jail. And we get to Barry Allen, who is basically trying to fit in, back with his job, being back and all that. And his boss gives him crap about contaminating a crime scene, and just gives him crap, and he just has to take it and he leaves. He has then we cut to a scene with his wife Iris, who I love the way she's drawn. She looks really pretty. That's kind of odd for me saying for a comic book character, but she does look pretty. They're having dinner and they're talking things over, and she kind of makes a joke like, "Oh, you contaminated a crime scene." He's like, "Ugh, I gotta hear this again." And the guys from the future show up. The rogues from the future, they show up, wanted to arrest Barry Allen. The fight was pretty cool. Captain Cold, or they call themselves the they don't like to refer to themselves as the rogues. The artwork for this is just really good. When the Flash is running, we get that really cool scene where when they first show up, he runs off and becomes a Flash, and I thought that was very well drawn. I like the artwork in that, and I'm very interested to see what these guys are gonna do. Geoff Johns is just trying to expand the Flash Rogues gallery, and it looks like this is going to be a very good setup for Captain Boomerang, who shows up at the last part of the issue. He's like, "What I miss while I was dead," and looks like it's going to be a cool fight with the Flash versus Captain Boomerang and the rogues from the future who are taking him on. These guys seem very by the book. They seem to want to just they didn't want to listen to Barry at all. They just try to do everything by the book, and it's basically a misunderstanding. They're trying to find out. Barry's trying to find out who really did the murder, and it does have a very CSI feel to it. I like that Johns is adding that to this book. With Barry being a cop himself. It kind of fits it very well, but still very good. It's only on issue number 3, still going strong. Still very enjoyable. Not as fast paced as the first 2 issues, but definitely a good setup issue. And I can't wait to issue number 4 under the Brightest Day banner. Geoff Johns is doing a great job with the Flash. Loving it. If you haven't picked it up, please do. It is a great, pick up issue number 1 and 2. If you want to get into Flash, just, this is the time to get into them. And I will leave it at that.